This lesson is about your very first action script, which is a very simple action script. It is going to play the movie and then stop. Action scripts generally fall into two categories, and I mean this very generally. But one type is one that will execute when the playback head hits it. And the other is an action script that requires some sort of user interaction, such as them clicking on a button or dragging or different things. So this one is going to be of the simpler variety, which is that it's going to activate when the playback head hits it. So I've gone ahead and I've made a layer called action script, or AS for short, and I want the animation to play all the way through to the end and then stop right there. So I've also gone ahead and added a keyframe, and now I'm right clicking, and I know this menu is dropping off of your screen, but at the very bottom there's the actions option, and it's going to open the window eventually. There it is, the actions window. And what I want to type is our very first function. So I'm going to type the word stop, excuse me, S-T-O, and you'll notice that when I hit the P, it turns blue. And the blue means that this word has some particular meaning to ActionScript. So as you go forward with ActionScript, you be careful when you're typing names and such. If they turn blue, that means that they have some special meaning to ActionScript. So stop is our function. Function is sort of like the verbs of ActionScript. And then we're going to follow this stop by an open and close parenthesis. This is where what you would pass what is called variables. And in this case, all that we're trying to stop is the main timeline, so it assumes timeline in between those parentheses. But if, for example, we wanted to stop something in particular later on, like stop the B movie clip or stop, the dragging or whatever, we would put whatever it is we want to stop inside those parentheses. And then last but not least, we're going to end it with a semicolon, again using a English language as sort of a metaphor. That's the same as adding a period to the end of the sentence. That means that this statement, this bit of code is done. So now if I test my movie, it should play the scene, and of course I just tested the wrong thing. Hang on. Yes, I want to cancel. I want to test my scene, not the whole movie, or we'll be here for a while. So test scene. It should play my little B, and then at the very end of it, it stops. Now, just to see what's going on, let's view the bandwidth profiler, and that's going to show that when I rewind this and I play it, you'll see that the bandwidth profiler will come to this very last frame, and then it will stop. There it is, frame 60. And sure enough, if we look at the timeline, that is where my stop action is. If we were to put the stop action even earlier and test the scene, let's see, we put it at frame 45. Even if we test the movie and see the bandwidth profiler, it's going to go to frame 45, and even though there is movie beyond, we won't ever see that because we've stopped the timeline at frame 45.